Annika. How are you?
I'm doing very good. Thanks a lot.
Okay, so I just came today, and it is an extremely great event and hybrid event. And I would like to talk about today, first of all, about the Deutsche Messe, and also of course, the WIN EURASIA. I know very well about the Deutsche Messe, but still, for our followers, just maybe we can talk about, maybe just you can give us some small information about the Deutsche Messe, and when did you start your operation in Turkey?
Sure. So Deutsche Messe is a very big company. So we are one of the largest exhibition organizers worldwide. Our headquarters is based in Germany, in Hannover, and we do have 8 subsidiaries worldwide running exhibition in different countries, not only in Germany. And for Turkey, we started, I think it was our second subsidiary we founded worldwide. China was first, and then it was Turkey in 1996 already. So we are right now since 25 years in the market. So it's our 25th anniversary this year.
Yeah, you have huge know-how and a huge experience. And I would like to talk about, of course, COVID effects, and especially just in this industry, maybe just this is the biggest challenge. Especially for last 18 months, what would you like to tell us about your situation and your company situation?
So to be honest, it was really a shock in the beginning, because out of the sudden, we were not able to make our business. So our business model was gone from today, and the next day it was gone. So it was really a shock for the exhibition industry, and I'm very, very happy that our company really started, and especially our subsidiary here in Turkey, they were very creative, because they said, okay, so business model is gone. What can we do about it? How can we stay in contact with our customers? Because it was obvious that the pandemic is not over within 2 months. It will stay longer. So my team here, they really get in touch with Endless Fairs, for example, and of course with others, to discuss what to do about it and how to stay in contact with the customers. And then we set up digital editions of our WIN show, for example. So last year we had a digital WIN with digital booths, digital conferences, and so on. And it was very helpful. And our customers, so all over the year, we had some touching points, organizing conferences, having some digital booths, and connected them to the markets.
Yeah.
And right now, it's very important for us to extend this digital side, even if we are back to physical fairs. It is very important because not all the people can travel anymore due to COVID, but due to other reasons as well.
Yeah, of course. And actually, just the innovation is so important, just especially with the COVID effect, just we understand very well, just innovation and digitalization is so important for every kind of company. But just we set up our company almost like 5 years ago, and it means just we joined this sector in around like 5 years. I'm really sure just you have huge experience than me about the physical event and also just the event industry as well. Have you remember any kind of challenging before the COVID, this in the industry, in this kind of, for example, last 10 years? And also just what kind of innovation came through like last 10 years?
So to be honest, the last 10 years, nothing comparable to COVID happened. So of course there have been some changes. For example, it was around 2009, 2010 when the financial crisis popped up. So the companies, they cut their marketing budgets. So they questioned if exhibitions are still there any longer. So what we did in those times, we focused more on the content side, because content is getting more and more and more important. And if you see the digitalization, the transformation process of the industry, especially of the industry fair, where you can see here all the exhibitors, they have to adapt their production to the digital side to be faster, to save costs and so on. So the innovation we had was not on our typical business model. It was more about like pushing the content and really talking about the future topics like digitalization and so on. So how to make factories faster, to save money, to have a better output, better revenues. So, but of course not for us. We didn't really shape our business model, or we had no real innovations.
I think
and right
it
now,
is a big challenge is COVID.
It's COVID. So right now it was important for us to have this innovation, and we were forced to do it.
All right, that's great. And for of course, just we are talking about even at the moment, just we are in the WIN EURASIA, and this event is hybrid, but just the hybrid model is anywhere at the moment, like a working type. And any kind of event, any kind of company, any kind of business, and we are talking about the hybrid also. Maybe just lots of stuff start working remotely. What about your company culture? How these hybrid things affect your company culture? It changed some things?
It changed some things, yes. So it was out of the sudden. We were sitting in home office working remote. The whole team who was used to be in the office every day from 9 to 6 or longer. So it was really like we were meeting a lot in the video conferences and so on. And I think right now our company culture is much more flexible since that date. Because before it was like, okay, you go to the office, you do your job. Of course, during exhibitions we always have been flexible because there are always things popping up you can't expect. But for the normal working days, it was really different right now. It is different right now, and I'm really hoping that we can balance that we can find the advantages of the hybrid life, and that we can adapt them more to our private and working lives for the future, like not jumping into the Istanbul traffic every day. This helps a lot, and giving our people the opportunity to spend more time with their family, and maybe then being more creative on the other hand, because if you don't have the stress with the traffic and so on, and you have more time with your family for private issues, then you can be much more productive in your job as well.
From Germany as well,
So I worked from Germany for 6 times.
We are trying to fit ourselves as well, but just Europe is going that sign a little bit quicker, I think. For the WIN EURASIA, maybe I just came today. Of course, just still there are some measures, and you are taken, and for entrance of the event, and some for exhibitors, and some for visitors, and also maybe just you can just give us some information about what kind of measures you are taking, especially for this event, and also what did you do? I know very well because just I'm almost like a partner of you, but I just want to ask you, what did you do about the hybrid side, especially for the WIN EURASIA, because just it is almost like a first real hybrid event according to me, and it is really good, it is really amazing. Maybe just you can tell us about this kind of things also.
Sure. Starting first with the measurements we did for the show. So we have very strict entrance rules here. So we are checking the HES codes, which I really like in Turkey, that you have this HES code. And just the people who are vaccinated, recovered, or PCR tested, they are allowed to enter the fairground. So this gives, of course, our customers the kind of security to participate in the show. And of course all the other hygiene measures. Usually we are wearing masks. Right now it's a different story because we're in an interview. So, but I tested myself this morning, even if I'm vaccinated. So it's sometimes
me too, don't worry. I just came from abroad. I did too.
So it's I think it's better sometimes to be on the safe side. This is what we are doing about the measurements, and of course we are taking care that the people are keeping a little bit distance and wearing their masks on the show floor. So for the hybrid thing, what we did, of course, we educated our exhibitors about it first, like that we do have this option, and we have had some companies, for example, like Bosch. They weren't allowed to show up physically, so they were very, very happy that we can offer them a digital participation. And here on the show floor, they have still a kind of physical touch point where visitors can step by, and then they have the direct chat on the screen. So this is quite well. So we started with the exhibitors, educating them. And then, of course, on the socials, we try to invite our visitors and explained what it is and so on. And we did the connection days all the year before we started WIN. So a lot of our clients, they already know that we are running conferences online, that we have this digital booths and so on. So this was our marketing strategy. So we had the small events all year long, and right now here having it connected. Of course, it's a long way to go, and we will see what the future will bring, but I'm pretty sure that digital and hybrid will be the future for us as well.
And it normally of course, even with your team as well, we were talking about hybrid event. And so when we start talking about the hybrid event, always we are talking four sides, like physical exhibitor, physical visitor, and the virtual exhibitor and the virtual visitor. So we need to make them connect, and we need to make them mix, and it is so important. And maybe it's gonna come a little bit personal, or maybe not personal, of course, but maybe you don't want to give answer, but we are asking what Deutsche Messe are planning to next years, like in the features. What is your plans and what comes to us?
So it's not too personal, to be honest, because it's our strategy for sure, and of course with strategy you always have a kind of
sector. That's why you are giving some.
You always have a kind of dream what you wanna achieve. So I think connecting the world will still be our task in the future. Connecting the world, connecting customers, and trying to push worldwide business, not only local business. So from this point of view, my dream is that we of course have physical gatherings, because some things you just can do physically. You can have a beer together physically, you can have a chat together physically, and you can feel the vibrations.
This also,
So this is important.
This
is very important, and this will stay important. Anyhow, it will stay important to connect other parts of the world and finding new business opportunities worldwide. And as I said, right now it's a pandemic, why we can't travel as much as we want to. There is a climate change popping up, there are other things popping up, and we should respect it and find other sustainable solutions to stay in contact with each other and to make business. And for this reason, what we are deciding is that we will add the digital thing to our physical things from now on. Of course, we have to evaluate what is good, what is not good, what works well, where our customers make business with. But at least it's our aim to add it, to have better business chances in the future.
That's good. That's good. Thank you very much, Annika, for your time.
You're welcome.
I know you are so busy today as well. This is also event day, and you spend some time with us. Thank you very much. And my friends telling me some conferences, some sessions are starting at the moment. Maybe we can watch the sessions over our phone as well.
Yes, we should do so. We should do so.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.